It only takes 2 minutes a day to live a stress-free life, if you know the right techniques. Imagine feeling you are calmer, energized and productive every day, with the ability to handle pressure without breaking a sweat, no matter what life throws at you. In fact, did you know that 8 in 10 adults report feeling stressed regularly? It's a universal struggle, you're not alone, but here's something you might not know. Stress isn't your enemy. It's your body's way of telling you something. It's a signal, a messenger, not an enemy to battle. So today, we're going to talk about 7 scientifically backed techniques to harness stress instead of fearing it. Are you ready for the shift? Let's dive in. 1. Deep breathing. Rewire your nervous system in 60 seconds. Deep breathing is about consciously slowing down your breath to reset your system. Why it works? Stress makes you feel like everything's moving too fast. Your heart races, your thoughts scatter. But when you control your breath, you control your stress response. It's like hitting pause on a chaotic world. Stress is a sprint, but breath is your pause button. You don't have to outrun stress, you just need to reset your body's reaction to it. How to do it? Try 4-7-8 breathing. Inhale for 4 seconds, hold for 7, exhale for 8, repeat for 5 minutes. You'll feel your entire nervous system slow down. In the hustle of life, we forget that calm is a choice. You can hit reset in a moment, and it's simpler than you think. Results? Immediate relaxation, clearer thinking, recharged focus. You aren't running away from stress, you're training your body to be unshakable, no matter the chaos. 2. Exercise, nature's original antidepressant. Moving your body isn't just about fitness, it's about mental health. Why it works? When we exercise, our brain releases endorphins, the body's natural feel-good chemicals. These aren't just mood boosters, they change your brain's wiring. Exercise increases BDNF, brain-derived neurotrophic factor, the protein that grows new brain cells. It's a reset button for your mind. Exercise isn't a punishment for the body, it's an investment in your peace of mind. When you move, you don't just build muscle, you build resilience. A Harvard study found that moderate exercise is as effective as antidepressants for reducing depression and anxiety. How to start? You don't need a gym membership or 2 hours a day. Start with a 20-minute walk, dance to your favorite song, or stretch in your living room. It all counts. Exercise isn't about losing weight or gaining muscle. It's about gaining mental freedom. Results? Feel better. Think clearly. Be more focused. Stress doesn't disappear, but you get stronger in your response to it. 3. Meditation. Control your mind. Master your life. Meditation is the art of training your brain to observe, not react. Why it works? Your brain is like a wild animal, full of thoughts running in every direction. Meditation is your way of taming it. It calms the default mode network, the part of the brain responsible for excessive thinking, and strengthens the prefrontal cortex, your calm, rational brain. Meditation isn't about clearing your mind. It's about learning not to chase every thought that pops up. It's training to recognize that not every thought is worth following. How to start? Sit quietly for 10 minutes. Focus on your breath or a mantra. When your mind wanders, it will just bring it back. That's meditation. It's not a failure, it's the point. You're not trying to escape your thoughts. You're learning to be at peace with the ones that don't serve you. Results? Increased focus, decreased reactivity, less mental clutter. You're no longer controlled by your stress, you manage it. Progressive muscle relaxation, or PMR, is a technique where you intentionally tense and release each muscle group in your body. Stress doesn't just live in your head, it shows up in your body. Tight shoulders, clenched jaw, balled fists. PMR helps release this stored tension, calming both your muscles and your mind. Your stress isn't just mental, it's physical too. When you let go of the tension in your body, your mind follows suit. Start with your feet. Tense for 5 seconds, then release. Move upwards, calves, thighs, stomach, chest, arms, face. Slow, deliberate tension and release. Stress is a full-body experience. The more you release physically, the more you're telling your body, you can relax now. Quicker relaxation, better sleep, and an increased ability to cope with tension. Your body and mind will begin to sync in the dance of calm. 5. Mindfulness, the power of presence. Mindfulness is the practice of being fully present in the current moment. without judgment or distraction. Mindfulness stops your brain from spiraling into the past or future. It prevents your mind from telling you what's going to happen and instead brings you back to what is right here. Stress often comes from overthinking, but life is always happening right now. When you're present, you realize that the stress of yesterday and the anxiety of tomorrow are both just stories, not facts. Sit for a few minutes and focus on your breath, the sounds around you, or the feeling of the ground beneath you. Notice when your mind drifts and gently guide it back to the present moment. You don't need to change your circumstances to find peace. You just need to stop fighting the present moment. Increased mental clarity, less worry, more joy. You stop living on autopilot and start experiencing life fully. 6. Hobbies, fuel for the soul, not a waste of time. Hobbies are activities done for joy, not productivity. Engaging in hobbies releases dopamine, the chemical that makes you feel happy and accomplished. They put you in a state of flow where time disappears and you're immersed in creativity. We've been trained to think that only productive activities are worth our time. But here's the truth. Hobbies are the soul's way of recharging. Revisit something you used to love. Painting, knitting, reading, writing. Spend 30 minutes this week doing it without the pressure of doing it well. Hobbies aren't distractions from real life, they are real life. They're your mind's way of saying, I need joy, not just tasks. Reduced stress, more creativity, greater happiness. You reconnect with yourself and find peace in the things you love. 7. Social connection, the biological antidote to isolation. Human connection is vital for reducing stress. It's not just a luxury, it's a survival mechanism. Socializing releases oxytocin, the bonding hormone. This reduces stress, promotes feelings of trust, and boosts your immunity. When you connect with others, your brain gets a social hug. Being alone doesn't make you stronger, it isolates you. True strength comes from sharing your burden with others and letting them share theirs with you. Call a friend, chat with family, have dinner with a loved one. Stop waiting for the perfect moment and make time for connection. Your relationships aren't a distraction from stress, they are the antidote to it. In the circle of connection, stress doesn't stand a chance. Faster stress recovery, a deeper sense of belonging. You realize that you're never alone and that in connection we find our strength. Stress isn't your enemy, it's a signal, a message, a chance to learn something new about yourself. These 7 tools aren't just techniques, they're your reminders that peace doesn't have to be earned. It can be found right here, right now. Which technique will you try first? Let us know in the comments. If this video gave you hope, hit like, subscribe and share with someone who needs it. And always remember, you have the power to rewire your stress and take back your peace. See you next time.